Ladies and gentlemen, hey, hi, how you doing? Welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. It is, of course, a brand new week, and that means that we've got some new updates inbound for Warzone and Modern Warfare 3 in the coming days, including some new actual gameplay updates, a bunch of new content, some new free stuff in there as well. And then we've also got some very interesting news that surfaced over the weekend as well. And I actually want to start with that first because, as we know, we just had a big development the other day where Modern Warfare 3 was added to Xbox Game Pass, making it the first official Call of Duty game on Game Pass prior to Black Ops 6 launching day one on it, and potentially us eventually seeing even older Call of Duty titles added to the Game Pass library as well. But now it seems like in addition to MW3 essentially being accessible for free if you have an active Game Pass subscription, there's also now some additional benefits if you are subscribed to Game Pass and you're a Call of Duty fan, which is interesting because it seems like prior to the Microsoft acquisition happening, Microsoft did mention that there was no exclusivity, no special things happening for Xbox or anything in specific for COD. It'd just be equal amongst all platforms. But currently, if you are subscribed to Xbox Game Pass on Xbox or PC, you're able to get a slight discount on COD points and even some store bundles, which isn't much. It's like a 10% discount, so it's nothing crazy, but it is interesting that technically now if you are on Game Pass, you are able to go through and technically get more for less, but only on Xbox. PC, if you're, on Battle.net or Steam, and then PlayStation aren't afforded these same things going on there. So interesting change there. Who knows for how long this is going to be active, but it is currently a thing on Xbox. So if you are a Game Pass subscriber, you could technically get some extra deals on COD points and store bundles if you care about that stuff. We also have some other interesting news in regards to our first piece of Black Ops 6 weapon content within obviously MW3 and Warzone right now. We do have various pre-order bonuses already live, like the Woods Operator, for instance, and we know on day one, if you end up pre-ordering Black Ops 6, you'll have plenty of content there available with certain weapon blueprints and all sorts of stuff. But now, with the recent Season 5 update, a new pre-order bonus has been added, and it is known as the Reflect 115 weapon camo. And in fact, on the message of the day, you can actually see that it is listed as a bonus. You immediately unlock this for use in MW3 and Warzone. However, everyone who currently has Black Ops 6 pre-ordered, or if you were to go through and pre-order it after this message of the day popped up, so post Season 5, the camo doesn't actually unlock. So this is something that's going to be coming soon, presumably in the next couple of days or weeks. It's possible that it ends up getting updated this week, but we will have a new universal camo available in MW3 and Warzone directly tied to Black Ops 6. So something to keep an eye out for there. That'll be the first of its kind, and who knows what other potential future pre-order bonuses may surface for Black Ops 6 as well, since they do continuously say be on the lookout for even more pre-order details further down the road. So around COD Next and whatnot, we might end up seeing even more details revealed then. Anyways, shifting focus, we do also have a couple of new updates in regards to gameplay updates and bug fixes and whatnot here. So you may recall over the weekend, we talked about Sledgehammer's Reddit account being pretty active, posting about some issues they are investigating, one of which was, of course, the Core 45 buff. They absolutely destroyed the fire rate on the Core 45. It's faster to kill enemies if you melee with it than if you shoot with it, and they do say a fix for that and a buff to its fire rates is expected to release soon. Good chance that that ends up happening this week. For whatever reason, they do oftentimes drop full-on patch note updates on Tuesdays, then also have weekly updates on Wednesdays. So we got a couple of chances for this to actually full-on happen this week. And then in addition to that, an update that's already been resolved according to Sledgehammer is the black screen issue going on PlayStation and PC. They did mention, and we covered this in our patch notes coverage video a few days back, that it was somewhat resolved for some players, but now they've been responding more and more to players on PlayStation and PC where this issue is occurring, saying that we've deployed a full update which we expect to resolve this issue. So if you were still having some ongoing black screen issues when you go to boot up the game, that should no longer be happening. That should be resolved entirely. Now, with this week's routine update on Wednesday, we also have several new content updates inbound, one in specific focusing around a pretty interesting weapon update that might have more of a ripple effect than we may realize. Time is going to tell here, but as we get into this portion of the conversation and the remainder of the update details today, quick reminder, if you are new to the channel, every single day, this is your one-stop shop for all things going on in COD. So if you want to guarantee that you are always up to date and in the know, be sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on those post notifications. And if you enjoy enjoy this video, a like rating is always really appreciated, as it does really help the channel grow. But this Wednesday, we are going to see our first in-season weekly challenge update. The week 2 challenges are going to become available, and with this, we are going to gain access to our next season 5 aftermarket part. Obviously, the Jack Wide Mouth Barrel, aka the blunderbuss, dropped for the Moors back with the launch of season 5. This upcoming week, though, we should be seeing the RPK LMG according to COD's patch notes and weekly breakdown of what to expect. And with this, it actually is a brand new sniper. So here's the description of the Jack Cataclysm for the RPK. Command the battlefield with this 50 cal conversion kit for the RPK, slow yet powerful with a high capacity drum mag. This kit is your enemy's nightmare. So with this, it is actually a full-on 50 cal sniper, and it is very reminiscent of something like a Rytech, for instance, from the footage that I was able to see as a part of a dev call just prior to season 5. They say it was super slow and heavy. It honestly seemed like, yes, in multiplayer it would probably be pretty slow, but in Warzone I don't think it would be all that drastic compared to some of the heavier snipers we have now. The important thing to note here, though, is whether or not this is going to be a full-on one-shot sniper, which is probably unlikely considering it's going to be like semi-auto, right? But a chance for a sniper update to take place. When we're seeing an in-season aftermarket sniper part drop, they did mention back in that same dev call that they were interested in changing the MW2 snipers to be one shot, not requiring ammo upgrades and whatnot, and explosive ammo, which would be a huge thing for the actual sniper meta. So it's possible that alongside a sniper dropping as an aftermarket part, we could see some full-on updates to the sniper category in general. Like I said, that's just speculation. Only time is going to tell for that, but it is something to keep an eye out for nonetheless. And then right alongside our weekly challenge update and aftermarket part update on Wednesday, we are also going to see a brand new event update as well on the 31st, and this is going to be the WWE SummerSlam event. They say prove your championship status by completing challenges across all game modes to unlock rewards, including an operator skin mastery reward. So as far as I can remember, we really haven't had many operator skin rewards for any events. It's usually camos or a blueprint. This time around, it's going to be like a default wrestling operator who's got like the sweatbands, the headbands, the WWE logos. I think a generic WWE operator is a pretty good way to describe what the reward is, but this will be individual challenges across multiplayer, zombies, and Warzone for a handful of different rewards. And alongside that, we're also going to see a new mode update in Modern Warfare 3 multiplayer known as Slam Deathmatch, and in this it's TDM. However, when you go to actually take out an opponent, instead of just getting the straight up kill credit, they're actually going to get knocked, and you have to go over to them and complete a WWE finishing move on them. And there's like special in-ring announcers from WWE every single time you do one of these finishing moves. Definitely a very gimmicky mode, but it obviously ties directly to the event. This is only going to be a 1-week event, though. It's only lasting from the 31st until August 7th, so just a couple of days to go through and complete those challenges to get all these special content there. And I assume we'll also probably end up seeing several of the WWE operator bundles hit the store as well, which may or may not be discounted if you're on Xbox Game Pass, throwing back to that info at the start of the video. But all that being said, those are some of the main updates and main takeaways for the upcoming week here in Call of Duty, and that's going to wrap things up. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to drop a like on it. It's always really appreciated. And if you are new to the channel or you simply have not subscribed yet, let's change that. Every single day I got you covered with everything you need to know about COD. But once again, thank you so much for tuning in, and until next time, take it easy, have an awesome rest of your day, and I'll catch you later. Peace out.